All right, welcome back to another worthless month. It's good to be here again to share with you, some things that I found during this week regarding the worthless months. And for those that are new here on this channel or show, this is where I shine a special light on the worthless mutts known as the dog, as well as dog culture, the media, and the dog industry, which promotes, supports, and hides information regarding the dog. Welcome back. This is episode number 7, and I'm going to call this Why Do People Get Dogs? And like always, I touch on other, general random things regarding the dog. This channel could be strictly about dog attacks, but again, we I don't have to. This channel doesn't have to talk about dog attacks in order to bring awareness to these worthless mutts. We can simply talk about how disgusting they are. Talk about the pit bull, talk about these advocates and what these dog owners do, not just only to themselves but again to the community and to people around them, because once again these dog owners are very reckless in their behavior when it comes to dogs and the public. And I still don't even as I'm looking for things for this video, I may get an answer of why people get dog, but at the same time, I just don't get it. Why someone would want to bring usually like an ugly, big ass, wordless mutt into their home that will stink crap and just make noise and just be so annoying. I don't get it. I mean, humans should be, a lot smarter than what they're showing, but these intelligent dog owners just seem to want to dehumanize themselves. And I feel that in this dog culture, it's all about monkey see, monkey do, or dog see or dog do type of thing. People see many people with dogs and they want a dog. They see many people that get attention because they have a dog, so they decide to get a dog just so they can get attention. That's what I think it's about. It's about, again, conforming and following and going with the trends. And just because something is popular, such as dog culture, doesn't mean it's right. It's like wearing a face mask everywhere you go. That doesn't mean it's right. Again, this channel, this show is 100% authentic reaction and thoughts. I'm not here to fake react. I'm not here to give you those fake reactions. This is all authentic. Every thought, every feeling that I've said is 100% true. I'm not gonna try to be cliche and follow this YouTube trend of being fake and obnoxious just in order to get followers. I don't do that. That simply isn't me. I do my own thing the way I want to do it. I may be inspired by someone else or other people's videos, but at the same time, I try to do something original in my own way by using my own creativity. So again, the title of this video is Why Do People Get Dogs? And first thing I want to show is the conductor, George Carlin, had many quotes that could explain, that could be, reflect on this dog culture. One of the quotes he said was, "Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups." So again, just because majority of people have dogs, that doesn't mean they're intelligent. That doesn't mean they've made the right decision. I mean, humans are the only ones that will go out and get a dog to live in their home. No other animal does this. No other species, creature brings another animal into their home. it doesn't make sense to me. Another quote by George Carlin that he said was, "We buy shit we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." Again, the same thing can be applied to the dog culture. People get dogs just to impress people. They waste their money on things they don't need and don't have. And again, they just want to fit in. So they get dogs that they don't need with money they don't have because they're spending thousands upon thousands for a dog. And then maybe 10,000 to maybe 5,000 a year on a dog. And I believe, again, it's to impress people. It's to fit in. It's to be part of the trend. Even though we don't like people, even though most dog lovers, or some or a few, probably don't like people, yet they will get a dog just to impress people or to show off or to brag. And again, there's nothing special about a dog. Check this out. It says, again, you are brainwashed. They don't want you to know this. This applies strictly to dog culture. You are brainwashed in dog culture. And again, dog culture is a business. Dog culture is a business designed to make money. They're making money off of the dog trade. You buy a dog for thousands of dollars and you gotta feed it, buy all these accessories, and it's, again, brainwashing. And this will go into how, like, why people get dogs, because again, it all comes down to brainwashing and using psychology to manipulate people into thinking dogs are these great things, and to manipulate people into actually going out and getting a dog to put it inside their home. Just bear with me. Again, I have a lot of tabs. So again, this is just one example, which can be used on dog culture as well, of, psychology. They use pictures, they use celebrities, just like in dog culture. They use bright pictures or various pictures in order to sell the dog. They use big words, big lettering. This is the same thing that they use in order to sell dogs. Either on advertising, either on, these social media internet posts, either on, when dogs attack, they subliminally use these tactics in order to sell you a dog. This is not about dogs, a post about dogs, but a post about, how they sell products in stores at children in order for people to buy it. And the same thing is used in order to sell and to promote these worthless mutts. And again, all of this is sugar. It has a lot of other stuff that most likely isn't good for you at all. And the same thing can be applied to the dog. They make the dog look so great, and they say it's friendly and sweet, whatever that means. But in reality, the dog isn't good for you. The dog carries parasites. The dog can attack you. The dog is annoying. A dog is waste money. So the same thing as cereal can be applied with the dog. It's all about psychology and the way they present things to the viewers. Again, if you're brainwashed by the system, then you're going to be easily persuaded. If you can be easily persuaded to buy toxic food like this, then you can buy a toxic dog as well. The first post says 17 ways your dog will improve your quality of life. So this is just the post of why people go out and get these dogs. Test. I'm just testing something. Okay. I'm good. Never mind. So Anyways, first one is dogs increase your mood dramatically. And look how ugly and terrifying this dog is. Increase your mood dramatically. So you need a dog in order to increase your mood. This is the state we are. 2021 was supposed made. It was made 7 years ago, but 2021, people rely on dogs in order to improve their mood. This is where we are. Having a dog may help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, which is bullshit. Again, dogs carry plenty of diseases and parasites, so this is bullshit. Step aside, kitties. Dogs protect children from skin conditions and allergies. Bullshit. Again, dogs are known for causing a lot of diseases and parasites, and I'm not sure how a dog can protect a child from skin conditions and allergies. I don't get it. And it says children who grow up with dogs have a lower risk of developing eczema than those who have cats or no dogs at all. Yes, it's true. In addition, children also develop fewer pet allergies if they grow up with a dog. Again, this is bullshit. Having a dog improves your physical well-being and encourages a healthy fitness routine. So some people are this lazy, this incompetent, that they need a dog in order to improve their physical well-being. Really? Like, come on. It's 2021, people. If you can't get up, if you can't be self-motivating and just not be lazy to get up and, stay fit and to work out and exercise, and you need a dog to do that, then something is wrong with you. Humans with dogs recover more quickly from illnesses. So why are they getting sick in the first place? That's a good question. You can kind of see why. This thing carries these parasites and germs in its mouth, on its fur. And then this person is delighted to have this dog lick and jump on her just in order to get these worthless diseases. Dogs make excellent service and alert animals, which is bullshit. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Children with dogs in the household miss less school. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe they don't want to stay with this ugly dog and they just want to get out of the house. Maybe that's why they miss less school. But wait, there's more for your kids. Having dogs actually have been shown to improve a child's self-esteem and make issues that cause stress. That's bullshit. Again, I'm not gonna get all into it, but again, this is just a big distraction. A big distraction for children. This is a big illusion. And when these children grow up, let's say they grow up with dogs, and they grow up and they go into the real world, their reality will be totally different from the reality. Because again, I believe these dog owners have developed this mental condition in their heads. Simply put, they are humans' best friend, which is bullshit. Again, I go over this nearly in every single video, at least once or twice. They love food. If you provide food for it, why would it leave you? These animals are incompetent. You put them out in the wild, they can't hunt. They will just stay there, cry, and then die. They're incompetent. They can't hunt. They can't survive. You're only a food dispenser for these mutts. They'll go to great lengths, 2,800 miles to be exact, to find their humans. Well, again, it's all about conditioning, brainwashing. So they know that this guy is the food dispenser. And they know that this guy, and they're used to that, this guy's going to give them food. Some random guy, they don't know this other random guy, random lady. So they're going to run 1,000 miles to this person because they know they're going to get food. Because they can't survive in the wild on their own. Put them in the wild on their own, they cause problems, they suffer, they can't hunt, then they die. Why do you think there's so many rescues of stray dogs in the wild, in these streets, in these cities? Because they know dogs are incompetent of taking care of themselves. They know that. And they play, and then they just play it as if, these dogs need an owner, they need a friend to take care of them, which is bullshit. Which is true, but because they know dogs are incompetent. They're worthless. They make excellent watchdogs. So that's just bullshit. Just because, again, yeah. Dogs help increase social interaction. So again, people use dogs because people these days they're again, it's all about fitting in. People want to fit in. You can't just, for most people, they just can't just fit in without, conforming to a crowd. And one of the easiest ways to conform to a crowd and to break the ice is to use their worthless mutt as a prop in order to make interactions. So that's just how it is. There's never a dull or boring moment, unfortunately. Look at this, man. I don't want to see this. Because again, dogs are attention whores. They're attention whores. That's probably why it's never dull and boring, because they're attention whores. You leave a dog alone for 5 minutes, they cause problems. This is why people look for dog sitters and kennels and daycares, because they know their dog cannot stay home for a minute without being lonely. You put these dogs in the wild, they will not survive. We don't need these. Dogs may save your life. Nope. They cause more harm than saving life. We hear more about dogs making people ill and killing people or attacking people. They do more of that than actually saving their lives. You look at the news, most of it, even though the media is full of dog lovers, most of it or some of it is usually about dogs attacking someone. You rarely hear of a dog saving someone's life. And if they do, it's all because they want food. Stressed at work, let me prescribe one adorable puppy. Bullshit. Having a dog makes you more awesome. This is what I call brainwashing and conditioning. So if someone here comes here and they're brainwashed, they're conditioned, they're incompetent. They don't know how to live. They don't know nothing, and they read this for the first time. Having a dog makes you awesome, and they read this bull crap. Definitely, they'll be persuaded and going out to get a dog just to feel like something. So this person is probably worthless, and they think getting a worthless mutt will make them feel awesome. Need I say more? They're ugly dog. So there are 17 reasons why, again, people get these worthless mutts. There's 10 more reasons, pretty much the same thing. They're saying they lie about covering from illnesses, and again, why are you getting sick in the first place? That the question is, why are you getting sick in the first place? And I think this is bullshit. Pretty much the same thing. Bullshit. And this one says because they live to protect their little mates, which is bullshit. Bullshit. The baby, is the dog's greatest enemy. You bring a baby inside the house or the dog inside the house, they see the baby as food or as an enemy. all this licking is all bullshit. All this crap is bullshit. The adult was the one that placed this dog like this, or placed the baby like this, or photoshopped it to make it look sweet and innocent and adorable for the brainwashed. But this is bullshit. They don't give kisses. They lick your face because of food and to give you diseases. Like, who licks someone else's face? They're only doing that for food. They are a reflection of your personality, which I can think that is somewhat true, because I believe some or most dog owners adapt to the traits and the behavior of the dog. That's what I believe. If the dog is disgusting, the human is likely disgusting. If the dog is an attention whore, the human is probably an attention whore. If the dog eats its own crap, probably the human probably eats his own crap. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens with these dog lovers. So there you have it. Another couple reasons of why people get dog, which I think is all bullshit. Alright, 10 science-based benefits of having a dog. Dogs make us feel less lonely, like I said. Dogs are good for your heart, which is bullshit. Dogs help you stop stressing out. So you're incompetent, so you need a dog to stop stressing out. Look at them always touching the dog. That's just disgusting. Dogs help us cope with crisis. Dogs encourage you to move. Dogs make you more attractive, even virtually. So again, people use dogs. In this dog culture world, people use dogs in order to get attention. They use dogs in order to fit in and to conform with whatever the group is. But dogs are just a prop. Dogs make us more social. Goes with number 6 again. Dogs are so adorable, they make us love them. But why though? What? Why? Dogs are so adorable, they make us love them. Dogs make us happier. Dogs help seniors with cognitive function and social interaction. So again, these are another 10 reasons why. And again, here we have another dog licking the human's face. They think this is love, but this is not love. This is a call for food and a call to give you diseases. And you see these children, unfortunately, most of the time children are brainwashed at young to like these things, and they'll touch them, they'll even kiss them, and eventually these dogs will attack them. So again, all bullshit, all made up just to sell you a dog. And then again, this is a dog loving website. Again, it's all about selling you a dog. All right, we're here on the Dog Bite Bible, I like to call. It's a long read, but this is basically how these dog lovers, the dog industry, of course it could be about pets as well, but again, I'm talking about the dog industry, how they advertise and sell the brainwashed a dog. And again, if you cannot see this, and if you're unable to see what's going on, then you're part of this problem that society is going through. It's titled, What's Behind the Clickbait Web Advertisements of Aggressive Shelter Dogs Available for Adoption Today. Says you will read about dogs with serious aggression euthanized only after being adopted or fostered and returned. You will read about dogs with the multiple aggression memos that management adopt out anyway. So these dog lovers know the dog is aggressive, and they will still sell the dog to families. This goes again. This is all business. This dog culture is a big business. They don't care. Maybe they care about the dog, but their duty is to make money and sell the dog to smart, intelligent people. In the case of Sonoma County, the files. One second. Files that show some shelter workers operate under a climate of fear, the fear of personally interacting with some of these aggressive dogs. So even the workers fear some of these aggressive dogs, as well as sending them back into the community. Staffers witness the aggression and document the behavior in behavioral memos, and at least in the 34 files we reviewed, many of these memos by employees are simply ignored by upper management. The live release date rate pressure literally trumps all. So here we have it, that they know the dog is aggressive. Management, upper management, the owners, whoever knows about this, but they will still sell people the dog anyway. This is dog culture for you. Shelter upper management had knowledge of the aggression problem through emails, through behavior memos, and or staff meetings. So they knew about this through emails, behavior memos, and staff meetings, but allowed the aggression continue and even to escalate instead of a euthanasia. So most of the times, or some of the time, few of the times, before these shelters or pet stores or whatever want to sell you a dog, they know beforehand, maybe years in advance, through emails, through on paper, through verbal, through actually seeing the aggression. They know that this dog is aggressive, and they will still sell this dog to the brainwashed people. Again, it's all how you train it, right? Amos is advertised as as all around perfect, but is a serial cat hunter and killer. Herschel wants you to share lots of time with him, giving him more time to bite you. Rainbow is a ray of sunshine, but was returned by 4 separate owners. It's all how you train it. Jolene absolutely loves people, which is why the dog required 4 AC officers to catch and restrain her. Rebel Without a Home has been renamed so many times. So now they're renaming dogs. They're renaming dogs, changing the description and all that other stuff in order to sell you a dog. So it's renamed so many times, not even we can keep up, passed off to rescue, to be renamed and rehomed again. Dog culture is dangerous. It is all, not entirely all, again, but for sake of this topic of why do people get dogs, dog culture is all about business. The dog trade is all about selling you something you don't need, such as the dog, just so you can feel less lonely, have social interactions, so you can fight off diseases. This is dog culture for us, for them. This is dog culture. So again, so part 1, worst cases euthanize only after foster or adoption. So These people knew that these ugly, excuse my language, retarded ass dogs were aggressive towards people and towards other animals. They knew, and they would still sell these to the brainwashed, ignorant dog families. So, for example, Nicholas. So, in summary, he was a stray from May 13th, evaluated May 20th, and again September 9th. He was advertised as kid friendly. Being want to be the only dog in the home. A girl knew well and had gotten along with the foster period. So MA told the child. So MA, not sure what MA stands for, told the child to stand up from the chair she was sitting on. Nicholas lunged at the girl's face. The foster was nevertheless allowed to take this dog home with her. So this dog was advertised as kid friendly and would be happy with a dog savvy cat in the home. Would like to, so, and is a, again, sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. Whatever sweet means, I don't know what sweet means in terms of dogs. But yet this dog attacked another child. Another example is Rainbow, and I'm not sure how this is a rainbow. Was another dog, another kid friendly. He's dog social, fine, and he's fine with cats. Then it happened. He was returned the next day because the other family members didn't want a pit bull in the home. He was returned a month later. He was adopted out again, July 28th. He was returned the same day. This Rainbow tried to kill a family cat, and he was returned back again. So, and then he was finally given the Stormbreaker treatment. He was given the Stormbreaker treatment on September the 10th. So this thing was given so many chances, and it would continue to bite the hands that wanted to feed it. And these dog shelters know that these dogs are aggressive, but will still sell the dog to ignorant, brainwashed people. Another one, again, Amos Moses. So it says, are you looking for Mr. Right? Hi, I am Amos, and I am a senior boy without a home. I want someone who will love me forever and will accept me for me. I want to do fun activities, and I love going for walks. I love other dogs. I am kid friendly, but no kitties in my home, please. I am all around perfect. Remember, it's all how you train it. I would love to go to the training class. I learn new things to create a strong bond with you. I am waiting to create an amazing, happy life. So did this dog actually type this? Did this dog actually tell us this? Or is this the shelter typing this and making this up? And I'm going to touch base on how these dog industries, advertisements, they will speak for the dog. So in summary, again, he was taken out July the 15th. He was taken in July the 15th, adopted out August the 15th, and returned 3 days later due to severe cat aggression. He was trying to escape. The dog was trying to escape to hunt for cats. He climbed a 6-foot fence to go on a killing spree. So, again, this is what dog culture is. It's about lying. And then when, people, when the ignorance, finally get to see the dog up close and personal, the dog shows its true colors. and then the dog gets the Stormbreaker treatment. Again, there are tons of these. Let's see. Yeah. So again, there's a lot of it where the dog is, told to be this family friendly, here we go, sweet, and likes other dogs. And then summary, these dogs are adopted and then they're returned a month or a few days later. So again, this is dog culture for you. They're selling us, or selling you, the brainwashed, dangerous animals. Not even animals. Sorry. They're selling you dangerous, worthless mutts just to make some cash. That's all it is about. It is all about the money. But they continue to breed these ugly things over and over and over and over again. All right, in this story article, Bay Area man attacked by adopted pet, shelter plans to change for dangerous dogs. So in Cali, imagine taking a dog home from a shelter and having it attack you only hours later. It happened to a Benicia man and sent him to the hospital with serious bite wounds. And again, he deserved it. If you as a grown adult, I'll say 21 years and older, and you go out and you get a dog and it attacks you, you deserve it. There's nothing else I can say. So again, I'm not gonna read all of it. So here's another example of, how the shelter will probably lie and say, the dog is sweet, and then next thing you know, the dog is attacking you or attacking your children. It says one minute he was fine, and then I stood up and he went at me. So I guess standing up provoked this dog. So this guy should have sat there for the rest of his life in order to not get attacked. This is dog culture for you. All right, so I was curious. Again, as I'm doing this, I'm still learning new things about these dogs. And I was curious, what are the requirements to adopt a dog, particularly? This is more about a dog. This is a anti-dog based channel. So what are the requirements to adopt a dog? And all that is required is you go to the shelter rescue and you fill out an application. You do these home visits. You gotta be age required. You gotta have valid identification. You gotta have a family meet and greet. Then you got to pay the fee. So again, this is all business. And it's so easy, and it's really easy. It's so easy to get a dog. It is so easy because, again, the dog industry, their job is to sell you some things that you don't need. Their job is to sell you the dog, just so you can fit in and improve your social interaction and fight diseases. So they want you to sell a dog just so you can fight illnesses and allergies. All right. So again, this one touches more in depth of how to adopt a dog. Not reading through all of it. So again, you got to find a dog. Got to do your research, which again, most dog lovers don't know how to do research. They don't know how to use a social search engine, and they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch for example, pro Pitbull pro Pitbull videos or articles about the dog, and they're gonna lie. They're gonna lie and say the dog is good and it's how you train it, and they're gonna give you a bag of excuses what to use if your dog attacks, which I think they do or they might not. Then you look at special needs dogs. You have to go and visit the shelter to get your slave, as in the dog. And you got to prepare for a new dog, so you got to go out and pay a lot of money to get this crap just for a dog. You got to buy all these things: dishes, harness, leashes, tags. You got to buy this chip. You got to go to the vet, so you got to pay a vet insurance. That's more money. And again, the dog industry is as well. The vet, makes majority of their money to the dog. So again, the dog industry is just business. You gotta stupid proof your house. You gotta fill out these forms. You gotta pay an adoption fee. So again, more money gotta be sent out. Set up home visits. Ugly this is. Set up your pickup. Caring for the adopted dogs. Now you gotta train the stupid out of the dog. Now you gotta train how to. Now you have to train the dog how to socialize with other dogs. Then you gotta go back to the vet and get your checks, just so the dog isn't full of diseases. If the dog is still stupid, you gotta be patient. So this is just again a process of getting a dog. All right, so check this out. We did that. Wait, what? Didn't I? Sorry. We did that. So next thing I want to cover is pet profiles and how to write adoptable animal bio. So again, this is all about, like I said in the beginning, this is all about brainwashing and using written psychology in order to sell a dog to the brainwashed, to the weak-minded. So what they suggest is that before you write anything, stop and think about your goal. Your goal is to sell the dog. You have to want this animal to find a home. You have to feel that you have to feel that want. Don't let any secondary thoughts interfere right away. Think, I'm the greatest hope for a home at this moment. I'm going to make it happen. You got to play hero for these worthless mutts, because again, these dogs are incompetent. They can't take care of themselves. So you as a human, you have to have these goals. And you got to play hero in order to sell this dog. Now you got to write a show-stopping first sentence. So you gotta entice the weak-minded with good lettering, good words, into attracting them to even clicking the ad and wanting your worthless mutt. Something that will make people stop and look at this abomination. Do not write this sentence. Joey is a 5-year-old nerd pet. So they don't want you writing simple. They don't want you writing simple descriptions of a dog. Be the first that you can share. So again, it's all about enticing the minds of people, so you can make money off this dog. It says, how do I do that? Look into the animal's eyes and say something true about him. Something about who he is and not what he is. So, brainwashing. They use pictures like this to brainwash the weak-minded in order to get a dog, or to like a dog, or want a dog. In this one, you may see unconditional admiration. So you could start the profile this way. Amber loves you already. You've only just met through a picture. So they will use tactics like this to brainwash you more to sell a dog. And share the facts. Share the facts. You know, dog lovers aren't factual. You know, like I just showed you in the Dog Bite website how they will lie about a dog in order to sell you the dog, to get the dog out of there. So there's no facts in dog culture. It's just opinions and feelings. So they don't want you they don't want you to be negative, really. They want you to only show the positives. Focusing, so it says focusing too much on the negative results in blurb like this. Focusing too much on the negative. Yeah, so again, they don't want you focusing on negatives. They want you to be positive. They want you to, technically, they want you to lie and to only show the positive things regarding this dog, which may or may not be true. Let's say this dog is sweet, whatever that means. And they say the dog is sweet and loves children. But in reality, the dog hates children. The dog attacks children. The dog bites people. That's what they're not going to tell you. At the end, urge readers to take the next step. So you got to manipulate people in taking the first step. And finally, carefully reread the whole profile. So again, all of this is psychology, written psychology, how to manipulate and to brainwash. Again, this type of things are done for other things as well. You know, for other marketing strategies, but for a dog, it is definitely not a dog culture is not or the dog industry isn't about facts. It's about feelings, and it's about opinions and thoughts. They want you to look deep into the dog's eyes, get brainwashed, so you can, write things that just doesn't exist regarding the dog. Right, so I was curious to know how much a dog costs. So apparently a dog is very expensive. So a lot of it is just throwaway money. $2,000, $4,000 for a freaking dog. So you're gonna spend $4,000 for a dog, and then you gotta get all the other stuff. So roughly, you're going to about $10,000, maybe $8,000 for a stinking worthless mutt. And I was curious, what is the most expensive dog out there? So for on this page, it's $4,000. But I want to know, what is the most expensive? Isn't it going? Okay, hang on. It's not going. Yeah. So I want to know, what is the most expensive dog? And are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are we looking at the same thing? I'm not even gonna say it, but are we seeing this? So a cost for a ugly ass dog, $6,000 for this ugly thing. So people are gonna get this dog, pay $6,000 for a dog so you can bend down and pick up its shit. This is throwaway money. You might as well just give me the money, and I can give you a stuffed animal. You might as well just do that. Because this is throwaway money. And again, I know I can't tell people what they can or cannot do with their money. But my opinion is this is throwaway money. I'm not sure. Maybe this is true. Maybe this is not true. But this is indefinitely throwaway money. Maybe it's not true. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were able to negotiate something less. But 12,000 for a stank ass dog. Alright, check this out. So on Facebook, usually, sometimes I see posts of advertisements for dogs. And what I find the most cringy of it all is how they describe the dog. And it's like when they do that, the human is speaking for the dog as if the dog is talking. But it just seems so cringy and stupid. For example, look at this. Single tan spirit free, looking for an energetic partner to explore the world. You mean, okay. Looking for love, looking for fun. How about just looking for forever? I'm your guy. Long walks on the beach, playing fetch and cuddling by the fire in a nice mountain cabin. What the frick? What are they advertising here? It's like they're advertising, that thing, that bestiality thing. Like, this is like, what are they advertising here? Anyway, so again, the human will speak for the dog, but it looks so cringy though. It looks so stupid. Check this one out. Single brown-eyed female. Looking for a fun, loving, forever home. My name is Dulso. And just like it means, I'm sweet. What does that... Again, I don't know what sweet means in dog culture. I don't know what it means. I'm comfortable in almost any environment. I can start a friendly competition as we jog around the lake or be dressed to impress as we head out for a nice dinner. Like, what is this, like a dating app or something? Present with me a few treats and I will be eating out of your hands in no time. No shit. Again, it's so cringy. Like, is the dog literally typing and saying this? Of course not. Of course not. We're not that stupid. Of course, it's the human that goes out its way to talk like this in order to sell a dog. And they have to address it because they know the dog is that ugly. You gotta address this is a neck tutu on the dog. And they gotta give this a tie. Like, this is how desperate the dog industry is. So there's just a few. I think there's more that I would love to share with you. So again, look at this. Okay, this bow tie, the pink and the ears, isn't helping the ugliness of this dog. If anything, it makes this wordless mutt looks even uglier. So in this ad it says, this little girl is no joke in the snuggle department. Why would anyone want to snuggle with this? She has equal parts energy and patience. I'm not kidding you. She embraced those bunny ears as if they sprouted out of her own head. So if she already has bunny ears, why are you placing these things on it? So again, these are the type of thing, these are the tactics and strategies they use in order to sell dumb people dogs. She's full of life, love, and would be perfect guest at a miniature tea party. Why though? Must provide pearls and petite fours. So, tea party. It's a fucking dog. Like, come on. Like, all right. Now check out this one. Check this one out. I'm Rascal. A few of my favorite things are people cuddling again, playtime. I'd be happy with, I guess, children, cats, and other dogs. 5 years experience as a best friend. So yet you're stuck in a shelter. Anyways, I confess I'm a couch potato. No shit. And I sit and shake 6 pounds of pity to love. Adopt me at this animal store. So again, this is cringe. So cringe. You know, these desperate dog lovers in this dog industry, they have to speak like this in order to sell a dog. They know just saying dumb, worthless mutt, black, white, whatever, won't work for, you know, the weak-minded. So they kind of have to push the envelope a little bit more and create these cringy ads. Bear with me. Alright, so again, here are some more ads that I would like to share with you. It's from Second Chance Rescue in London, Ontario. So again, this is where they talk for the dog. Like, an example, my name is Mer. I'm a 8-ish-year-old, whatever, poodle mix girl who's looking for a new forever family to call my own. So again, you see, my mama passed away. The nice lady who was looking after me wanted me to have the best home possible. So again, it's cringy. It's just cringy how they have to talk for the dog as if the dog is talking. It just looks so dumb. It looks dumb. I don't care. It looks so dumb. And you have all these dog lovers worshiping and praising this worthless mutt. I believe there's more. Should have more. Here again. Here's another ad. Maya found herself in a shelter in Quebec after she was left behind in an apartment when her owner was moved into long-term care. The landlord cared for her for 2 months, but eventually brought her to the shelter. She's doing great in the foster home. So now they call it a foster home. Just like how, again, children go to the foster home. It's like they're humanizing dogs. They're slowly humanizing dogs. So far, it has been working on losing a few pounds. Again, another ad for this worthless mutt. Another pit bull. Pit bull or not, it looks like a pit bull, so I'm going to call it a pit bull. If not, it's still a worthless mutt at the end of the day. Here's another one of these desperate owners talking for the dog as if the dog can talk. Hi, I'm Nico. I'm looking for my perfect family in Durham region, wherever that is. I'm about 2 years old, and everyone I meet says I'm a beautiful hunk. Come on. Oh, the mighty has fallen. I might be a cheese speak retriever crossed with mastiff. I'm a big guy, but I'm gentle, so don't worry. I'm a bit worried when I had to fly on the plane from Manitoba, but my foster home is great. I get to come inside and enjoy the air conditioning and get belly rubs and go for walks when it's not too hot. So again, I just hate how it's so stupid how they talk for these dogs. It looks so dumb. How do you know these things? They make these things up in order for these, you know, these brainless people to worship these things. If these things were so smart, why can't they survive on their own? Why do they need people to write ads like this, where they have to speak cringily for the dog? It's so stupid. Hang on, more posts I want to show. So again, it's all the same thing here. Again, it's where they lie about it. They're trying to sell you this worthless mutt. So they're gonna tell people what they want to hear, and then you're gonna have worshipers, worship this ugly dog. And it's unfortunate, how again, it starts with these ads. It really does start with these ads. And someone who doesn't have a dog and they want a dog, the first thing they're going to look at is dog advertisements, and they're going to come to these things, and these ads are just going to brainwash them. And unfortunately, sometimes these ads are lies, and once they get the dog is a terror. And in some cases, the owner is going to blame themselves without even looking. Maybe it's the dog that is causing the problem. I'm at an hour, so I'm going to try to go all the way this time. My voice is killing me, but I'm going to try to see if I can go all the way. So again, these are the type of pictures they use in order to advertise dogs or to, show off their dogs. They think putting a pink bow that usually goes on little girls, they use that in order to sell and to show off a dog. Even with this thing on, you can tell that this thing is still worthless. You can still tell it's still ugly. This bow doesn't help this ugly thing. Like, imagine you're sleeping and you wake up to this thing staring right at you. That would be that would be scary, man. Yeah. So before I start, the day before I usually prepare myself. So sometimes it takes long. So sorry. So bear with me. So another advertisement of them talking for the dog. For example, Reese is my name, and come on, and I am the only one of my colors to come and look for my new forever family. I am a sweet brindle girl who is now 8 weeks old and looking for a new home. I am super duper smart. I'm super duper smart and my tail is always wagging. I am an American Bulldog boxer. Yada yada. So again, this is the people who are talking for the dog. This dog isn't, explaining exactly what it is or what it does. This is people talking for it. And the people are taking the picture. The people are dressing up the dog. People are selling the dog. The dog does nothing. Do you ever see a stray dog, walk up to someone and say, I am so and so, I'm good with people, I'm good with this, please take me home? Of course not. That's not realistic. It's the people that do these stupid ads in order to sell these dumbass dogs. Alright, so that's probably it for why people get dogs. We touched based on how to adopt the dog, why people get dogs, and we looked at a couple adoption ads and how they're advertised. So now we're going to a general shine the light on this dog culture. So here in this picture, says today I saw a woman walking her child on a leash and her dog without a leash. So again, this dog culture is, again, it's about business, it's about dumbing down, it's about a lot of things. And I think as well, it's about dehumanizing the human. So here we have the mother having a leash on the child where the dog does not have a leash. Sometimes it's about, I don't know, maybe this is photoshopped, maybe it's edited. But we're going to look at this as, these type of things do happen. So we have a grown adult holding a child by a leash while the dog does not have a leash. Tell me this is not dehumanizing. "11 of the most horrifying, impressive things dogs have eaten." So, your intelligent dog that will technically write these ads will eat popsicle sticks. They'll eat a rubber duck. They'll eat 5 of them, and whatever these are, they'll eat 5 rubber ducks. They'll eat a shish kebab. So I guess one of those pointy sticks. They'll eat socks. They'll eat socks. These intelligent dogs will eat socks. This is so disgusting. Why do they think this is cute? This is disgusting. God, it just makes me shiver, man. I don't want, man. They'll eat light bulbs. Dogs will eat light bulbs. They'll eat hooks. They'll eat needles. For crying out loud. Turtle power. So it says 12-year-old Welsh Corgi ate nearly 2 cups of pea gravel from a turtle tank. So they'll even eat gravel. They'll eat pennies. This one ate 1 quarter and 104 pennies. They'll eat knives. They'll eat a hacky sack. Again, there's a lot more there. Again, there's a lot more strange things that these worthless mutts will eat. Now check this one out. So this is a continuation of what dogs eat. These are 20 most dangerous household items for dogs. So chocolate, coffee, grapes, nuts, onions. They can't eat garlic, alcohol, avocados, chicken bones, raw meat. So these worthless mutts can't eat raw meat. I don't get it. They'll eat, medicine. They'll eat, insecticides, rodenticides, cleaning products. They'll eat metals. They'll eat fertilizer, detergents, antifreeze, de-icers. Is there something that these dogs will not eat? I don't think so. I think we already covered practically everything. These dogs will eat everything. And people want to say that these things are intelligent, and they want to use these sad pictures to make people feel bad. But yet they can't eat raw meat. They're gonna eat toys. They're gonna eat medicine. They're gonna eat chemicals. But yet people want to call these worthless mutts smart, intelligent. Of course not. They know dogs are incompetent. Now check this one out. Your dog ate what? True stories of crazy things dogs have eaten. They've eaten cement, floor tile. They've eaten poisonous spiders. They've eaten the couch. They've eaten toilet paper, hot sauce, books. A ceramic snowman, an entire pizza. They even eat butter. Even as humans, even if we eat, if we put a finger in the butter and, take a dab out of it, step on Lego, it hurts. So imagine a dog eating this. Come on. Glitter. They'll eat a set of false teeth. The list goes on. The list goes on. They'll even eat bees and they'll get stung, and porcupines, etc. So these dogs, these things that, again, they want to use these sad pictures, they will eat anything. And this is why they have to advertise and sell these dogs for people to take care of them, because dogs cannot take care of themselves. All right, so again, a little bit of a continuation. Really touch base on this and the other one. So again, they will eat practically anything. They will eat anything, even needles. Again, it stops at needles. And once you see a dog eating needles or a knife, you gotta put your hands in the air and be like, good grief. Like, come on. In this picture, I just found it very creepy. You have a little child, little baby, probably not even 1 year old yet. And the person who took the picture allowed this creepy looking creature to stick its face right into the child's face. And this thing probably licked and smelled the spoon. And that child probably put that spoon back into his mouth. Again, I just thought this picture was creepy. Just something I wanted to share. And this is what these dog owners do. They will have their dog lick and invade the space of their newborn child, baby, toddler, preschooler. They'll think this is cute, but when in reality, this is creepy. This looks creepy. I don't know how this is cute. This looks freaking creepy. All right, so I'll post on why are dog people like this. It says, I find it hilarious when dog people claim that children are more messy, gross than dogs are. These dogs will shed hair all over the house, lick their own buttholes and genitals, vicious attack people, animals, put their face in other people's food, poop, pee in shoes, beds, floor, etc., bark all day. I have never in my life met a child who does these things. So it's all about dehumanizing, all about worshiping the dog. And again, these dog owners, these dog lovers, they're so ignorant, they're so brainwashed that they can't see what they're saying is just so stupid. Like, come on, people. I know these dog lovers are very intelligent. If you can get a dog, then you must be very intelligent. But for some of them that will say that the dog is better, more cleaner than a child is, man, I gotta question your intelligence. There's a post of a pit bull that made what it will show the title. It says, Pitbull and Dare strike up unlikely friendship in heartwarming video. So basically the videos of a pit bull running circles around a deer, and these dog lovers will say the dog is playing. So see for yourself and have your own opinion. It works. Yeah, man. All right, refresh. Right, so hopefully, sorry, bear with me. Thought I could make it bigger. Hopefully you can see it. So basically, all this dog is doing is running circles around it, and this dog lover is saying that this dog is playing with the deer. So this is playing. They call this playing. They call this friendship. You know, in some cases, a deer would probably attack this dog just as a way of defending themselves and their young. But these dog lovers, anything a dog does, these dog lovers will spin it just to make it seem cute and sweet, whatever that means, just so they can get tons of likes and views and comments and things like that. So again, dog lovers love to create this illusion that, you know, is obviously very, very silly. All right, so here's a video. So basically, get bigger.
No, no, this is not good. Get that dog away from us.
I'm not sure.
Whoa, this dog isn't friendly, man.
Your dog isn't?
No, that's why I have them on a leash. That's why everybody should have their dogs on a leash.
Everybody?
What?
Not everybody.
Yeah, it's actually against the law to not have your dog on a leash.
Okay, I didn't know you were the cops.
Oh, I'm not the cops. I'm just a civilian that likes to mind his manners around other people with dogs.
On a leash.
Karen and Ken, I appreciate you guys very much. Okay, Karen, thank you. Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
You're just projecting. That's how you...
Usually, would be so anti Pitbull, but this Pitbull owner, I have to give him a clap for at least, at least being the smart one in this picture. So you see, he has this dangerous dog who probably knows it's dangerous, and you see at the beginning how these dog owners allow their dog to walk up towards this dangerous dog.
Get that dog away from us.
And look how slow the dog owner goes. Look how slow he walks up to them. Look how slow he is.
Friendly, man.
Like anything could have happened between them.
No, that's why I have them on a leash. That's why everybody should have their dogs on a leash.
Everybody?
What?
Not everybody.
Yeah. It's actually against the law to not have your dog on a leash.
Okay, I didn't know you were the cops.
Oh, I'm not the cops. I'm just a civilian that likes to mind his manners around other people with dogs.
On a leash.
Karen and Ken, I appreciate you guys very much. Okay, Karen, thank you. Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
You're just projecting. That's how you...
So again, I gotta give this guy another round of applause. I know I'm anti-dog, I'm anti-Pitbull, I'm all for banning and giving them the Stormbreaker treatment. But when they show things that that are intelligent, I have to give them the respect. And you can see how, again, dog lovers are just rude. They're just rude people. And this guy is telling them the law, the rules. He's trying to keep the other dogs safe, himself safe, the other people safe. But this loudmouthed, dog owner just responds so rudely towards him. So again, I guess not all pit bull owners. I guess not all pit bull owners are have a trashy attitude or trashy appearance. You can see even these Chihuahua owners could, or whatever dog they have, could also be trashy as well. So. Again, I gotta give this guy a big round of applause for standing his ground, But I'm still anti-dog. Alright, so now we're gonna close off with some... I thought I had more. Probably saying that for next week or another day. So here's another dog attack by 4 Pitbulls. I know I just gave the other guy a hand. I know I just gave the other Pitbull owner a big round of applause, but I gotta, at the same time, again, I'm still anti-Pitbull and I'm anti-dog.
Jared, the worst part here is this woman was just outside on her own porch enjoying the morning when she was mauled to death. And we've now learned from animal care and a neighbor, this isn't the first issue there's been with these dogs.
It's never the first.
A history of problems with a pack of pit bulls now leaving an innocent woman dead.
The dogs have escaped several times. I've called the police in the past on them. It's terrifying. Terrifying.
This neighbor did not want her face on camera, but says these dogs have been violent and unruly before, and now she has to grieve her neighbor's death.
She was sitting on her porch. She wasn't even walking. She was sitting on her porch.
According to police, 77-year-old Maria Elisa Sebastian Ruiz was attacked at her own home early Tuesday morning after 4 Pitbulls escaped from across the street. She died at the hospital. Family outside sitting tearfully in solidarity tell us she goes by Elisa, and because they were grieving, they didn't want to share a picture of her yet. The dog's owner, 33-year-old Alejandro Hernandez, was arrested for negligent homicide. He admitted to police the dogs have bitten neighbors before, and there's a track record of problems. According to Maricopa County Animal Care and Control, they were called out in February of 2020 after 5 of Hernandez's dogs were loose, and he was issued 7 license warnings for the dogs on the property. Then in April of this year, Animal Care was called out again when 2 of the dogs were.
All right. So this is a reoccurring thing, and it had to end in tragedy. So the guy had 5 dogs, 5 pit bulls, I'm guessing. He had warnings. He was warned 7 times. And then in April again, 2 dogs out. And unfortunately, 4 pit bulls attacked a woman who was just sitting on her porch. I know in an earlier video I touched base on how even the dog industry is reckless. But even these dog owners are as well reckless, and they're just irresponsible. And I know recently I just gave the other pit bull owner a big clap for standing his ground and being the smart one. But this is unacceptable. 7 warnings, 5 dogs, and it all ends tragically. And again, this is what dog culture is about. It's about, not being proactive. Dog culture is about being, responding after blood has been spilled. And we see this time and time again. Time and time again. If we had just got rid of dogs in the first place and not get pit bulls in the first place, none of this would happen. And to attack a 77-year-old woman. Attack a 77-year-old woman. And not one of those pit bulls out of the 4 can be like, say, stop, don't do this, is wrong. Don't attack, don't attack. Of course they wouldn't do. That's not realistic. Pit bulls have one mission, one goal. Either if they're a puppy or a big grown dog, that is to attack and to cause problems. But dog culture, the pet industry, and the media, they don't say anything until blood has been spilled.
Loose. The neighbor says it's been so bad she's had to quickly pull her 2-year-old daughter inside.
I picked her up by one arm and literally dragged her and ran inside the house, and the dogs came and tried to attack the fence.
Now she's left with the rest of the neighborhood remembering Elisa.
She would walk by every day and wave to us, and if they had parties at the house, she would always invite.
After a death she says absolutely could have been prevented.
Animal Care tells me due to the severity of the situation, they did euthanize those 4 pit bulls today. Now, that negligent homicide charge for Hernandez is a Class 4 felony in Arizona. That means he could face years in prison. Reporting live in downtown Phoenix tonight, Brianna Whitney for Air.
This is it's unacceptable. It's just unacceptable that they allow these worthless mutts to be active in these communities. And this is not even the first time this has happened. Not even the first time these dogs attacked. Not even the first time this owner allowed it to happen. This has been going on for centuries at least, where these dogs have terrorized because of the human allowing these dogs to terrorize the community. But nothing's being done. Oh, they may euthanize those that have been attacked or put them in shelters. But nothing is being done. The owner will go in jail, pay charges, but nothing regarding these dogs is being done. And it's so easy to get a dog. People are willing to pay thousands for a dog, and the whole process is so easy. And do you think that this guy in the previous video, he got a dog just to be social? He got a dog to help with allergies and to protect themselves and to protect himself from diseases. Do you think he actually did that? I don't think so. I think he got a dog because he knows he's a pussy. He's a little, probably fat ass pussy, and he needed he needed 4 aggressive dogs because he knows he's a pussy. And again, I hope that, with four dogs attacking and killing someone, I hope he gets the death penalty. I think if you get pit bulls, I'll say at least if you get a pit bull, and that a pit bull attacks a child, kills a child, or kills a grown person, you should get the death penalty there on the spot. It's unfair that these people will go out, these intelligent grown adults will go out, they will do their research on these dogs, they'll do their thorough research on these dogs, and they will go out and get a dog, a pit bull, any dog, and bring it home. They'll get 4 of them. They will get 4 of them because 1 isn't enough. 1 is not enough. And these dogs, and they will allow these dogs to attack people and to kill people. And we should just do nothing. They'll put out 2-minute videos of it, tell the dog is euthanized, put him in prison, but nothing proactive is being done regarding these dogs. There is nothing being done. They warned him 7 times about licensing. 7 times. But nothing was done. Again, I think, call me crazy, I think, again, there is a big agenda going on with these dogs. I think the media and the hidden hand behind the curtains wants people to be attacked by these dogs. I think there's something more that is not being said, that is not being discovered. I think the real truth regarding these dogs is not being discovered. I don't know what the real truth is. I'm only giving theories and what I see. But the truth from the hidden hand behind this media, the dog industry, behind this dog culture, I don't know what it is. But I think they want these dogs to attack people and kill people. Because there's no way that they can shut down cities upon cities for a flu, but for centuries, for decades, allow these dogs worldwide to attack and kill people, and nothing is being done. Absolutely nothing. Even though some of these places do have pit bull bans, many of these people still have pit bulls. So again, nothing is being done. And the only thing that needs to be done, because banning doesn't work, putting people in prison doesn't work, euthanizing these dogs doesn't work, but to have a mass Stormbreaker rally where we give each and every dog the Stormbreaker treatment is what needs to be done. Because these dog owners, these intelligent dog owners are not really that smart, right? They're a bunch of pussies, right? That they're inadequate, right? They're lazy. They're dependent. they can't, they're not self-motivated. They don't know anything, so they get these dogs, and they cause a lot of pain in this world, not just in one city or country. This is a worldwide thing. Africa to Europe to Australia to South America, North America, all over the world, this is happening, not just in one place. So again, it doesn't matter. I believe it really still doesn't matter how you train these things. It does not matter how you train these things. If these dogs want to attack, they're going to attack. They're going to kill. Look at this. Like, for example, look at this. Look at this. An idiotic guy. This pussy ass guy needed these stupid dogs, and he can't even handle them. Look at him. Look at him. Man, look at it. This big ass pussy. Look at him. What, is he like hitting the guy? Like, come on. Jeez. It's people like this, man, that should get the death penalty. And that bird that landed is probably like laughing at the guy for being so friggin' stupid. He got two things that he can't control. Attacking someone that wasn't provoking at all. What was a small dog doing to provoke them? I'm against dogs and all. And at the same time, I'm for these dogs, eliminating these dogs as well. But this, again, from what we see, the dog didn't do a single damn thing for them to provoke them. And all these dogs did was attack it for no reason. And I'm sure these dogs are fed at home daily, hourly. But they still need to attack. They still need to attack other dogs, other people for no reason. Again, banning these dogs, having these so-called laws, euthanizing a dog at a time doesn't work. It doesn't do nothing. The window is still open. The door and the window is still open for them to attack over and over and over and over again, and nothing is being done. They will shut down the whole world for a flu. People will be stuck in their face masks, have to line up hours just to go to Walmart, can't go to school, can't shop for underwear. And they'll do all these things you can't touch, you can't hug. But despite these dogs being the real pandemic that have killed many across the world, not a single thing is being done. Not one thing is being done. This dog may get euthanized. Person may get charged, be put in jail. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to be done. These things will continue to happen. And the only solution is to forge Milner. No. Forge Stormbreaker. I like Milner, but Stormbreaker has a good name. I like that name. Stormbreaker. Forge Stormbreaker and give each and every single dog the Stormbreaker treatment. Because this will continue to happen. This will definitely continue to happen. Plus those that get dogs are just irresponsible and stupid. I think in order to adopt a dog, look at him struggling. Look at him struggling. Look at this fool. Look at this fool, man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. And this guy over here should have walked a little bit over somewhere else, you know. Standing there right in front of them isn't a good idea, you know. Look at this, man. Oh, did you see that? Oh my god. He just ran a 100-meter dash, man. Like 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. This little pussy can't handle these dogs. No one can handle these dogs. Even if you're a big, muscular, athletic person, you still can't handle these dogs. These dogs will overpower anyone. These dogs will even overpower the Hulk if it had to. Look at these dog lovers, man. Guy must feel emasculated now, man. He needed these women to go de-escalate the problem, man. He must feel horrible. So this is the dog culture for you. This is dog culture for you. We have these pussy ass, people getting these dogs that they can't control, can't handle. Oh, they may have got them at a puppy, but then, well, whatever. I don't give a damn. They're pussies. I don't give a damn when or how you got the dog. If you have a pit bull, then you're a pussy. If you have a dog, then you're a pussy. Straight up, you are a freaking pussy. You're more a pussy than a pussycat. That's how it is. It just makes me upset. This dog culture makes me very upset. I don't get upset that often, really. But ever since I've been doing this more, it's just getting me more upset. The more I go into it, it's the more upset that I'm feeling over these things. Last thing I want to cover real quick. GoFundMe and dogs. So, apparently, again, I know this happens with people as well, and etc. But on the topic of dogs, people will use GoFundMe, whether this attack happened or not. I don't know, but let's say it did happen. Let's say, for the sake of argument, these attacks did happen. These dog lovers will go on to GoFundMe and ask people. They will ask people to give them money to save their worthless mutt. Let's say it did happen. Let's say all of this is legit and their dog really is attacked and they really need the money. People are willing to give $100, $5, $6 in order to save this worthless mutt. Again, I know people as well, children as well, are on GoFundMe as well, and they also do raise it as well. I get it. It does happen. I'm not going to ignore that. But for the sake of a dog, this is unacceptable. And this person wants $4,000 to save this thing. Good thing is only at 126. But even that, even giving a penny, a red cent, giving this person a Canadian red cent is unacceptable. Well, then we have another person who needs a service dog, and he wants to raise $30,000 for a service dog. $30,000 for a service dog. Let's say these people are 100% legit, and they're not lying. He needs $30,000 for a service dog, and he's gonna ask people. He's gonna use the dog in order to make money. Unacceptable. 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 You need a dog. Again, no one needs a dog. We survived thousands upon thousands of years in the Arctic, in the desert, across the seas, in the jungle, without a dog. And all of a sudden, knowing that we have more technology, more resources, we should be more smarter. We still need a dog? We need a service dog? I call that bullshit. Again, let's say this is 100% legit. Let's say this dog did die. These people want $8,000 for a freaking stupid dog. For a dog. They're already at 10. Oh, they're already past the mark. So people gave past the mark for a dog. And again, I can understand children or people, and I know it happens. I know they probably raise more for children, but to raise even a red cent for a dog is unacceptable. For a dead dog. A dead dog. They raised money for a dead dog. They raised money for a dead dog, and it is unacceptable. So now we have this dog, white knight lover, who goes out and saves worthless mutts. And he's wants to raise $15,000. And he's already at $13,000. Let's say this person is really legit. Let's say he's 100% legit. He wants 13,000. He already wants 15,000 to save these worthless mutts. How about using this money to save the children around the world? Use this money to save other families in your city and town, but these people want to waste money on a dog. I want to touch more base on this. I want to look for more, and I want to do a separate video on this again. So there you have it. Episode 7. Why do people get dogs? And they get it for very simple reasons, Like, none of the reasons are like justified. None of the reasons are like concrete. None of the reasons are based on needs. There are no needs. Like, none of the reasons that I looked at 3 articles, and none of them provided a need for a dog. None of them provided a benefit for a dog. There are no benefits. You just make up things like the dog help fight diseases, help you with social stuff. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. This is dog culture for you. Dog culture's job is to use dogs to dumb down people. And then to have dogs attack people. And then use dogs as a business. Use dogs as a business to make other people money who probably don't even own dogs. The people that are head of this dog industry probably don't even own dogs, and they're igniting, they're pushing, and they're manipulating this dog culture. Again, I feel there's a lot of reasons behind this dog culture, but I don't know. I just don't know the true reason behind it. And it all can't be just for a pet. It all can't be just for, companionship. Because this doctrine is going way too far. It's like the roles of the human and dog are being slowly replaced. There was another article that I saw where a dog got a job at a dealership. Yes, a dog got a job at a dealership. Where the dog got to work at a dealership. So instead of another human working, making some cash for his family, that job went towards a dog. I think all these service animals, things, people pay thousands for a dog, could be used for people. You can use people to help. Then again, people say they want to be more independent. If you want more independent, then getting a dog is not really making any sense at all either. So, my longest video I ever had is just one video. Just want to do one video at this. Just want to do one video for today because I'm going to be busy later on. I didn't want to come home tired again and make another video. So that will be it. So this is episode 7. Why do people get dogs? And in this dog culture, we touch based on especially that video where spoke about their dogs attacking a 77-year-old woman. If you're harmed by a gun, or someone has a gun, they take away the gun, or they make gun laws. If a toy injures a person, they take away the toy. If a person injures or harms someone, they take away that person. If food is harming someone, they take away the food. But if a dog is harming someone, they tend to allow the dog to continue. And continue and continue until blood is spilled. It's unfortunate. But for guns, I'm all for guns. I'm all for guns. I think guns, it all depends on the person, And people just have to have intelligence, and a lot of people in this world don't. So I think the gun should be allowed to be placed in the right hands and not just in anyone's hand. But a dog, however, you can control a gun. 99.9% of the time, you can control a gun where it is hit. or who it hurts or what it hurts. But with a dog, you really can't. Like, you really don't. If you think you have control, at the end of the day, you really don't have control of the dog. If that dog wants to snap, that service pit bull wants to snap, it can do so at any time for no reason whatsoever. So I'm going to finish it there. Thank you for joining Worthless Mutts again. Had a lot to say. So again, this is Worthless Mutts. And just remember, it is okay to hate dogs.